Personal log, Dark Knight's food reviews. Gotham City is cloaked in its usual veil of darkness tonight. The rain taps lightly against the windows of the Batcave, a rhythmic reminder of the city's perpetual unrest. Alfred suggested I take a moment to indulge in something other than justice, and handed me a box from Papa John's. He mentioned it's their new crispy parm pizza with cupped pepperoni, or as they call it, the crispy Cupperoni. I suspect this is his way of encouraging me to experience life's simpler pleasures. Or perhaps he's just tired of me subsisting on protein bars and black coffee. I sat down at the console, the glow of the Bat computer casting long shadows, and opened the box. The aroma was immediate and enticing, a blend of melted cheese, rich tomato sauce, and the unmistakable scent of pepperoni. The pizza looked promising. The crust had a golden hue, and the pepperoni slices were curled into little cups, their edges crisped to perfection. Tiny pools of glistening oil sat in each, reflecting the ambient light like miniature signal beacons, not unlike the bat signal itself. I took a slice, noting the satisfying heft. The crust was thin but sturdy, a delicate balance that's often hard to achieve, much like maintaining order in a city teetering on chaos. The first bite was a complex tapestry of flavors and textures. The crispy Parmesan coating on the crust added a delightful crunch, a welcome contrast to the soft, chewy dough beneath. It was reminiscent of the reinforced plating on the Batmobile, resilient yet sleek. The sauce was robust, with a hint of sweetness that didn't overpower the acidity of the tomatoes. It mingled well with the cheese, which was generously applied and perfectly melted. The real star, however, was the cupped pepperoni. Each slice had crisp edges that provided a satisfying snap, giving way to a spicy, savory center. The oils from the pepperoni added an extra layer of richness, infusing each bite with depth. As I continued eating, I couldn't help but draw parallels between the pizza and Gotham itself. The cupped pepperoni slices were like the city's inhabitants, toughened on the outside, but with a depth and complexity beneath the surface. The crispy Parmesan crust was akin to the armor I wear, a necessary barrier against the harsh realities that lurk around every corner. The pizza was indulgent, but not excessively so. It struck a balance that is often elusive in both cuisine and crime fighting. The flavors were bold yet harmonious, each ingredient playing its part without overshadowing the others. It reminded me of the teamwork required when coordinating with allies like Commissioner Gordon or, on rare occasions, Catwoman, each bringing their unique strengths to achieve a common goal. However, not everything was perfect. The grease from the pepperoni, while flavorful, did accumulate, making the pizza a bit heavier than anticipated. By the third slice, I found myself reaching for a napkin to dab at the excess oil. It's a minor complaint, but one worth noting, much like a small glitch in an otherwise flawless piece of technology from Lucius Fox. Nutritionally, this isn't something I'd make a staple in my diet. The life of a vigilante demands peak physical condition, and while the crispy Cupperoni is satisfying, it's not exactly fuel for high-speed pursuits across Gotham's rooftops. That said, even I can admit that occasional indulgence is necessary. After all, relentless dedication without respite can lead to burnout, a lesson I've learned the hard way. Reflecting on the experience, I found the crispy Cupperoni to be a pleasant surprise. Papa John's has taken a classic and added a twist that breathes new life into it. Perhaps Alfred was right in his subtle encouragement. Taking a moment to enjoy something as simple as a well-made pizza can provide a brief but meaningful respite from the weight of responsibility. It's easy to become consumed by the mission, but even the Dark Knight needs to step back occasionally and appreciate the small joys that life has to offer. As I finished the last slice, an alert flashed on the Batcomputer's screen. Unusual activity reported near the Gotham City docks. It seems that the night's tranquility was merely an illusion. There's work to be done. Before heading out, I left a note for Alfred to thank him for the meal. Perhaps we'll share the next one together, assuming we can find a night when Gotham doesn't demand our undivided attention. End of log.